What's up, YouTube? Angry Jackalope here, Rob Ricks. First off, I just want to say thank you guys very, very much. I started off the little storytime piece as a way for me to add additional content while I was working on some of the bigger show pieces. Um, some of the bigger show pieces are things like the Pig Sanity workout. That is turning out to be a pretty big project just because it ended up turning out to be kind of just a fun workout segment, and I started off making fun of certain things, and it actually ended up getting kind of a little bit more serious. So there's a lot more production that's going in there. I didn't like some of the. I did a whole segment, and I had two cameras set up, and one of the cameras failed, so I only had half the footage, and it looked kind of funny because the secondary camera that was there was for close-ups, and so I'm sitting there like this talking to one camera and then doing this a lot. And so I'm trying to find a way to mitigate that and make that not so stupid. You would think by now I would double and triple check cameras to make sure that they're running before I shoot 30 plus minutes of content. Anyway, the other thing was, some of that footage I can't do because I have new tattoos, and the new tattoo stuff are part of some promotional things that I'm doing to help some folks out, and I'm also doing a review video for a product. So anyway, I wanted to also explain, while doing this, it occurred to me, some of you may or may not know, but I have a very serious memory issue, which is a little scary for me. And you might notice even when I'm telling some of the stories, there's parts where I'm kind of struggling. This is actually kind of hard for me to do because this is something that is actually really, really scary to me. A while ago, I was losing short-term memory, which is no big deal. I work a lot. I spend a tremendous amount of time doing odds and ends. I have some long-term clients. But most of the stuff that I end up doing is kind of hustle work. It's like, oh, you need a logo? Do you need this? You need that? Whatever. And my wife's in college. I've got 3 kids. We've got mortgage. We've got bills. We got pretty much what most of you folks probably have going on as well. Now, the scary part started to come where my kids would come up and ask me, hey, Dad, tell us a story about, the time you wiped out on your bike or whatever. And I was like, what? And they're like, remember when you were telling us you were doing this, and you were Jeff Hill, you were Jerry Turner, and I'm like, oh, I don't remember. And that's pretty fucking scary. I'm like, well, maybe my brain's like a hard drive, and I'm constantly adding information. The stuff that's not used, it just gets dumped and erased, right? Whatever. Wrote that shit off, okay? Then it got even more pronounced with, here's a perfect example. I had a client call me up and said, hey, Rob, we need you to make a small tweak to this project that we're working on so that we can send it off to the printers to get them done again. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We never did a project like that. And they're like, yeah, we did. And I'm going through my files because I have a certain way that I file my projects. And sure enough, there was a project there, and I'm going and I'm looking, and there was like 6 fucking iterations in there. 6 or 7 iterations where we had obviously gone back and forth multiple times to make these changes. And I'm like, holy shit, it's here, but I don't remember fucking doing this job. I don't remember bidding it. I don't remember the consultation. I don't remember the work. I don't remember the approval process. And I don't remember getting paid on it. And I thought, well, maybe that was just a really fucked up hell week or something, And then I'll be out at a restaurant or something with my kids and my wife. And for me, I think it's the fucking first time we've been there, right? And I'm like, wow, this place is cool. I like this, And, the kids will say something like, yeah, Dad, you liked this place last time. I'm like, last time? Never been here. And the wife will be like, no, we've been here like 3 or 4 fucking times. And I'm like, we have? And then this is how bad it is. I'll go to order food, and I go, ooh, this looks good. She goes, no, you hated it. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, you like that. Oh, okay. So I've had that. Yeah, you really like that. Oh, okay. How about that? Oh, you hated it. So anyway, again, those are kind of short-term things, but even long-term stuff. Like my first year with my wife, we went back to Southern California to look around, and I'm sitting there, and she's like, "Oh, do you remember we used to always go to this restaurant?" And I'm like, "Uh, I don't know where the fuck we are. I don't know any of this shit." She's like, "We used to live right there." I'm like, "I don't remember it." So there's like a whole fucking year when I first met my wife that I have nothing. It's fucking gone. Not even fleeting little bits and pieces, right? So that's fucking scary. My personal fear is, and I'm 40. I'm I'll be 44 in August. So I'm 43 years old. My worst nightmare and fear is that I have some kind of early onset of Alzheimer's or something where, I get progressively worse and I lose more and more memory. So as I was sitting here kind of reflecting on story time, it occurred to me that this is actually a good thing, not just from a therapeutic point of view, but also from um, a historic point of view as a way for me to archive memories. And this will also be a good indicator for me as well, because I will go back and review story time from time to time and see if I remember those. And that will give me kind of an indication of if it is a progressively worsening situation, right? So anyway, yeah, for those of you that really enjoy story time, that's going to continue, and I'm gonna do a concerted effort to get as much interesting, eclectic memories that I feel are the cornerstone of what shaped me to be me. And I hope it doesn't get any worse. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys and say again, thank you. The comments are fucking amazing. And the emails that I'm getting also from some of you are I feel honored and humbled that you would trusted me enough to share some of these things with me. And some of these things are really, really intimate and really personal. So thank you that you feel the trust and everything to share that stuff with me. And you know, I am I'm blown away. A lot of this is just amazing to me. Started off this YouTube stuff to blow off steam, have fun, and it is definitely progressing and changing into something that I had never in my wildest dreams and anticipated going there. So thank you guys again. If this was a bit rambling, I got up this morning and just really wanted to extend my gratitude and let you guys know I really do appreciate the comments and the love that I'm feeling. So I will be sharing more story time. I will still be doing more of the destruction type videos too. Just test blades and stuff like that out. Those aren't going to end, but this probably just means there'll be a lot more content coming to the channel. And what I'll do is I'll create a new playlist. There's a fly flying around that is buzzing me and driving me nuts. If I'm lucky, I might be able to do one of them ninja things and catch him. Anyway. Story time is here to stay, and it will get its own category, playlist, whatever that segment is. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks. I appreciate you. Until next time, be good to each other.